All right, so we've got here two new items that I wanted to get for a while. Well, one new item. The main thing is we just got the ETB Playmat in Warlock Black. And I've been wanting one of these for a while. And then I also ordered just the standard 100 deck box from Heavy Play, which we'll get to in a minute. But let's start with the Playmat. Oh. Anyway, there goes a neat, nice box. Oh, Jesus. This thing is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's got a texture. And a smell. Holy shit, that's a smell. Alright, get this out of there. I destroyed it anyway. So, wow, it's got like a... You guys hear that? So the idea with Heavy Play is, with this mat, is it folds. Oh, I don't love that. It's not a bad texture, but I don't love it. It's a magnetic. It's like a clasp shut with magnets. It's a little beat up looking for being brand new. Heavy Play. Designed in California, made in China. Yep, nope. At least the inside's clean. That's a weird texture. So the main reason why I ordered it, other than just a no, I don't like that either. Ugh. This edge feels weird too. Almost like that should be embroidered. I'm worried about this splitting over time. I'm giving this a little bit of a hard $50 playmat. Now, oh, there it is. Shit's magnetic. Not super strong. They put the magnetic pads in. Oh, there's one there. Lower left, can you guys see that? Yep. On this, oh, piff the mic. And then there's one up here. Okay, so the idea is you got your playmat, right? Folds up. And I like this part. The hard kind of fits in a bag, goes in your laptop pocket. But I can just be like, no, that's way more snug. So the idea is you can just, one hand. So you get your tokens. They have a little dice box, which I did not order. The idea is you just like lift up and you go, and you just go. So you get like tournaments. I'm just trying to test. So, and then this is my standard deck. This is the 80 plus box. It's just got a regular 75 card standard deck in there, or 60 plus 15. And then I bought I wanted to test out for Commander. It doesn't look as good. So the idea is they link together. So if you had like a deck, and again they have a little box and it links in the same way, but because I guess the magnets are on both sides, I like when you're you know, I'll have my deck out. I'll do this. You know, pull the tokens and the pricing gets a little weird. They have like a fancier box. It's like $50 that I didn't order. Ooh. This one's not as nicely made. I wonder if this is just an individual unit or just the size of box. So nice. And that was what I was looking forward to doing. And this is something about being able just to fold up your game. Is that like... Alright, so if I'm like playing... Take it off the top. You know... So let's say we got like graveyard, land, in play. I mean, like I can just like, just kind of scoot stuff over. Because I couldn't, obviously the deck, like the battlefield maybe is what they're referring to, just like... No, they will fall out. Alright. So whatever about folding up your game and then like starting it again later, you can't tip it. So, yeah, anyway, I just ignore that claim. There's still cards in here though. That's really snug too because of the magnets. Not all the cards fell out. Interesting. Well, that's cracked. That's gotten cracked at some point. I've had this for over a year now. I wanted to test out was... I don't know if I like this thing. It's got weird corners. I'm not vibing. Alright, let's see here. 100 card, mostly double sleeved. A little space. Let's see the commander. Yeah, this one's weird. I wouldn't trust this one to drop as much. When I do like that. That part's neat. I don't know. That's the thing with heavy play. A lot of their stuff is like really awesome, but also has quality control. Like, this thing's really awesome, but 1 in 4 is trash. Or like their sleeves, really awesome. Half the packs have splitting, they split. And I don't know if their quality's gotten better because I haven't bought a pack lately. I might do that. Yeah, no, these boxes, they're nice. They're $25 a pop, so they're a little expensive for just plastic. I don't know if I can recommend, so in theory, I really like this one more than the bigger one, just for durability reasons. But here's the problem. They're both 25 because it's like almost the same amount of plastic. And the little dice box is also 25. So I don't know. Like, my brain would be like, That's another thing too. You would have to. You can't put them on the same side, so it's all folded up. So you do have to say if you do get the dice box. You know, one will have to go like this. One goes like this. And my brain says, at $25 a pop, you might as well get, you know, like an 80 deck box, or 100 instead of the little dice box. So there's that. Oh, I want to test. How many tokens can I stuff in here? So here's like my entirely double sleeved. And then so that's the thing. Yeah, for the dice, I wouldn't get that little dice box, because you could just, instead of, so you got your, you know, you got your commander deck or your regular deck, which the 80 pluser can fit, you know, 75 plus tokens ideally. So if you got like a big commander deck and you've got the dice, my brain just goes, get the, you know, get the 80 plus, because you can fit dice in here with your tokens. Yep. So you can't fit a lot of tokens in the 100 plus. You can fit more in the 80 plus, because most standard decks are 75. So that makes sense. Where if it's 100 plus, commander decks are 100 plus. I've yet to try out the. They have a nicer deck box now that's like $50. I might get one in the future just to review. I kind of derailed on the deck box here a bit. I would say for $25, it's okay. The 80 plus works better as a standard deck box than the 100 plus for commander. If you're not a big token guy, it's fine. As far as the playmat goes, well, the concept is cool. At $50, it's a little pricey, maybe 30, 35. The outside material feels nice, sturdy. The inside material feels cheap. Other playmats just feel nicer. If they used a material that was closer to a regular playmat, I think I'd be more involved. Not involved, but amused. But it's not a bad surface. Like, so I guess it just depends. If you're like a road warrior and you keep like 1 or 2 decks in your bag and then need a playmat that's, you know, laptopable, I recommend it. Or if you do a lot of tournaments, I could see having, you know, like this. And then, like, I guess the token box would be here, pray to God. You know, you got your dice bag on a loop. You know. And they also, like, yep, you just like this, and you're carrying, you're good. You easily stuff your life pad in here. They make a little card as well. So, like, I don't... Kitty, you gotta move by. Buddy, come on, bud. Come on, Kitty. Get down, boy. So, like, in theory, you could carry everything in one hand if you had, like, a dice bag. So that part I kind of like, which is what I originally wanted it. Because I was doing, like, pre-release events. I could just put my pre-release deck in here and just scoop. But it's not super strong magnets. I think if the magnets were stronger, I'd be a little more lenient of the prices. So, yeah. I don't hate it, but it's not going to be my go-to daily driver. It's going to be the backup playmat. Unless I'm actually at an event where I need to easily move shit. And with that, I thank you for watching, and you have a good day.